Hi, okay, I was muted. I was muted. Hi, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing good. So this weekend is Independence Day weekend. Hi, Tin King, how are you? Right now, oh, by the way, Tin King, since you're here first, right? Rafinha, right? My God, my phone's not on silent. Yeah, Rafinha, right? Don't even get me started on that Chelsea's transfers right now because I hate Barcelona. but oh, Tyler, you haven't read the chapter yet. Wow, are we co-reading on stream? That's mad. Yikes, sup? How are you? So yeah, so what I was gonna say, happy Independence Day if you're in America. If you're in England, I hope you're having a great time. How or if you're in a different country, I hope you're having a great time. Yeah, so right now, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Happy Independence anyway. So wait, Chelsea been going for everybody. Dude, guess we're reading together. First, Tyler, we're reading together. I'll read it like literally a minute. Then you're in America, ain't I see what you're saying, and yeah, you got a point. Like, are we really gonna have fun this Independence Day when America embarrassed themselves literally like what, like a week or two ago? Like it's just literally like not that long ago. So actually, I was thinking it was literally just last week. So yeah, man, Chelsea be good for everyone. Chelsea's been good for everyone. Chelsea been trying, but you know what happens? Barcelona are just annoying. I don't understand that club. How can you be broke and still get Anyway, she's you go save you're in America, man. Do you know what? Hold on, try to get out. It's funny because I'm from England. I moved to America, so I'm in America now. I've been here for a couple of years, and every time I tell a person, "Hey, I moved to America because I wanted to try something new," they're like, "Why did you move here?" Like every single American, they're like, "Why are you here? Go back!" Like, why are you stuck here? Like, I don't know why Americans take the mick out of their own country, but I do the same in England. I go to Americans in England. I'm like, why are you here? Go back. Like America's way better. Like, why are you here? We've been embarrassing ourselves all year, mate. At least on the bright side, like England lately have been kind of embarrassing themselves as well, and they thought they were the smart ones. So yeah, it's kind of peak for everybody. Was gonna start the boys for the first time, then this came up, dude. Honestly, as a My Hero fan, I would definitely recommend The Boys. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, superhero series out now. It's really flipping good. And it's not just, it has a lot of shock factor. That's what you come for, really, with The Boys. It's the shock factor. You come for all the weird, messed up stuff that they do. But if you're a My Hero Academia fan and you really love how the My Hero Academia world is and how they illustrate it, how it's deep depth, how heroes are glamorized and how there's hero structures, you'll love The Boys. Honestly, that's why it's one of my favorites. I relate to My Hero with that a lot. My brother cries, go back to I know, right? People tell me that England's trash, bro. Like, bro, every country is trash. So it's pick your poison. It's literally which one can you suffer the least in. So yeah, America's just a massive L as a country, bro. I will admit, yeah, that's the one thing about America is I love America and I love being here. So I won't like hate. I don't want to like hate on it because it's not like I hate the country. But I will admit there are some things. There's sometimes where English people, especially when I was living in England, we look at America, we're like, what are you doing? We're like, what are you doing? It's like, but the funniest year was probably 2016 because half that year was England messing up with Brexit. Then the other half that year was America messing up with Trump. So it was literally pick your poison. That's the thing. I'm either it's either Canada or Canada. Actually, I heard Canada's actually decent. Or bro, even like you're lucky, you're Caribbean. I can't go back to Niger. Niger's trash. Like I love Nigeria, but the economy is horrible there. So it's literally pick my poison. I picked America. That's the more manageable poison for me. It's that exactly. Um, MHA's on break next year weekend is 8 years. Oh right, it is 8 years. It is 8 years. It came out in 2014 July. That's mad. That is mad. All right, I'll hit on America for you. Don't worry. Thanks, Tyler. There's MHA has also left the editor department. Shonen Jump, the whole Shonen Jump editor department. Damn. I wonder why. I thought it was just. Is it a creative difference thing, or do you think it's like a proper like like they messed up thing. Don't worry, we will get to my hero. Give me like a couple seconds. We will get. Sorry, I just love all these interactions I'm here. We hate America, so you don't have to. Yeah, basically, you guys can hate America for me. It's crazy that from class 1A, Deku was already a year fam. That last year was no. What's crazy is number one, 8 years of my hero, Deku's only in year two. Number two, right? Last year, I think was it this time last year that Deku left UA? No, hold on. When did Deku leave UA? I think he may have left earlier in 2021. I think it was actually pretty early in 2021 he left UA. So mad, man. Like literally a year after a whole war's been going on. That's bad. You picked the wrong poison, huh? Happy birthday, MHA. Happy birthday to the GOAT, man. Happy birthday to MHA indeed. Samurai 8, Red Hood, MHA, other manga, the editor. I see why the editor got fired. I see why. And you know what's funny? Red Hood was actually decent. I can't believe Shonen Jump canceled Red Hood. I actually can't believe that. But it was a good editor. Basically, yeah, his track record is trash. How did he get to MHA after Red Hood? Is it because the Red Hood artist was, what was he? Was he under Horikoshi? I don't know. We'll go on for 9 years. 9 extra years or 9 years? I think, we're in year 8 though. I would have said 15 years. But if we're in year 8 and we haven't even gone through like post-war, actually, first things first, I don't think this is going to go in the route of Naruto. I think whatever's after the time skip is the final arc. I think that's going to be like, what's a good example? I haven't read the final arc of Bleach, but I'd assume the final arc of Bleach, because I heard the final arc of Bleach is like 200 chapters and Bleach is like less than 700, I think, or 600 and something. So the final arc is that huge bit, and it's Bleach after a time. Well, wait, hold on, pause. No, Fullbringer arc was after a time skip, but if you include that plus Fullbringer, that's a good like 250 chapters. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the second part. Like that's like after this war, we get a post time skip. 250 chapters of adult MHA. I think that would make sense. It'll be less than the main one. I don't think it'll be even. Like I originally thought halfway through even, but I doubt it. I saw a note from the author of Red Hood that made me so sad. What did they say? Yikes. The editor of Red Hood was an assistant for Horikoshi. Yeah, and he took the jobs at the editor as his series was being asked. Why? I mean, maybe I could understand it when you're putting your heart and soul into making a new manga and your manga is not doing well. You start getting like mad and all. I am so sorry. We've gone over 10 minutes. I haven't even read MHA. The mangaka for Red Hood also said some stuff about the editor that he didn't let her do the things he wanted. Okay, that is bad. That I don't like it when editors really like constrain their artists. Like do what like the editor for One Piece did with Oda back in the day by just making small little changes. Don't like force them to like change their thing. What note, yikes? Do not read the final arc of Bleach. It was hot garbage. I've heard very mixed feelings on the final arc of Bleach. I'm watching it. I was gonna read it, but like for many, many years, I was delusionally convinced that Bleach would come back. And it's kind of weird when from like I think I finished watching Bleach like early January 2015. So, and I think the show ended in 2012, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But, or is it 2014? One of those 2 days, I can't remember. But imagine in 2015 waiting and the manga was done. I'm pretty sure the manga was done by then. Imagine just waiting on blind faith that Bleach will come back. That was very silly of me. Anyway, I want MHA to end on 400 chapters. That means you're looking at the next 40 chapters. Deku beats Shigaraki and we're done. That's basically what you're saying. Is that Deku beats Shigaraki literally like 20 chapters and we're done. But maybe like 30, 35 chapters or so, and we're done. Like I don't want that. I won't lie. I understand why. Because Horikoshi can just wrap it up, but I don't think I want to. I forgot that it was really they were really disappointed and sort of angry. So it's understandable. But I know how hard it is and how hard to have your failed series put your heart after you put your heart and soul in it. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Final arc with Bleach would be out 6 episodes. Really? I thought it would be more than that because I heard it's like 200 chapters. I would assume it's like. Actually, no, you're right. 60 episodes sounds about right. If the final arc of Bleach got rushed as hell, I can't put 100% the blame on Kubo. Really? You can't put it on Kubo? Interesting, because I put a crap load of blame on Naruto's rushed final, or not even rushed, weird final arc on Kishimoto. I put a lot on it because that could have been written a lot better, in my opinion. Deku ain't meeting Shiggy for another 15 chapters or so. I think Deku beats Shiggy. Yeah, 15 chapters sounds about right. I don't think Deku's meeting Shiggy for another 15 chapters. All right, speaking of Shiggy, My Hero ended with AFO showing his eyeballs and his ear popping out, and it's looking kind of mad. So the real question is, are we seeing that for one? And from what I've heard, right, obviously I haven't seen anything. I haven't been spoiled. All I've seen is a reaction, and from what I've seen of that reaction, it seems like this is a mad chapter. So I'm super excited. Everybody got jail-baited by her. Jabait. Wait, what does jabaited mean? Oh, baited. Oh, got baited by Horikoshi. Ooh, why? Shonen Jump rushed Bleach out of the door. Oh, that sucks, man. I hate that either. Okay. That one, okay, yeah, fair enough. That's not Kubo's fault. Well, I wonder what. Did Naruto have that much of a rush? That's what I'm wondering with Naruto. What happened with Naruto? Because I'm trying my hardest to give Kishimoto the benefit of the doubt. I just can't. Anyway, we're back to Shigaraki's flying fortress. Who will clash in the grueling battle? A small step for a man. Chapter 358. By the way, did I tell you guys 2 chapters ago that the scans were kind of hit or miss because of them Endeavor's father? So I'm going to take this with a grain of salt. I think I might start doing I used to do it every Sunday. I used to do a review of the officials. I might drop those on YouTube, and I might do those again. I used to do them on TikTok. It's very, very quick and easy to do. Let me know if you guys want that. I'm going to put that Aliens came in Naruto. Fam, Naruto turned into a mecha anime. Let me not get started. As much as I love Naruto, I have so much things to trash on it. Look at Shigaraki go. You're just gonna run, and Shigaraki has waves of fingers. Bro, Shiggy is having fun riding his Akira-like powers, bro. Oh, wow, I missed a lot. Wait, did I miss anything? All right, first chat panel, I can see why Hori is taking a... Dude, I actually feel bad for Bones. I don't know how you're gonna animate. I don't know. This is gonna be CG. There's no way in hell they're gonna animate this properly. This is gonna be CG. We move. Oh, okay. Who's this? Oh my God, Sun Eater. All right, cool. So, is someone rushing towards him? Is that Shiggy? Oh crap! Shiggy's rushing him, bro. Boom. Oh, and there's the Akira-like hand arm construction that Shiggy has. Nejire's like, Sun Eater! And Nejire looks, he's like, oh God. And then Shiggy's knocking her out too. Boom! Take it. Oh, wait, no. She's combating it equally, actually. I take that back. Because from the look of her power, the spirals are doing a good job. So they're basically combating each other with a big anime, what you call it? Anime, not power, I would say, whatever. Anime power battle, right? Flick, and you see Nejire doing her little pout while she's fighting. It's Nejire, man. Like, do you know what the thing is? Some people, I love her. She's so cute, but she does these cutesy things at like the wrong times. Not in a bad way, like, oh, it's bad. It's more like I'm looking at Nejire, like I'm trying my hardest to take you seriously because you're in a life or death battle, but you're doing this cutesy little pout. And that's what she's doing. But anyway, she's flicking. Flick. Ugh! And then I think Nejire got hit. Yeah, Nejire couldn't keep up. So Best Genius goes, don't stop moving, and he's riding on his cables, man. He's doing a Sonic rail grind on a cable. That's sick, by the way. That's cool as hell. Hori is the hardest working artist of all time. Him and Bocchi, bro, and Murata. Jesus, Murata, fuck. Artists, like, look at them. These things shall swallow you in a whole second. And then, okay, so Mirko is bouncing around while Shigaraki is using all his hands. And then, okay, and then so is Bakugo. Bakugo is bouncing around. Okay, no. He's riding on the cable. So what's Mirko? Oh, Mirko's just running. I love Mirko. She's just bouncing and running. She's just running on Shigaraki's hands. All right. These things will swallow you in a second. Keep dodging through. We need to reach the main body. I think I'm assuming that's Best Genius that said that. Anyway, these freakish hands are no joke, but at least he can't use his All Might-esque physical powers at the same time. Psst. Ooh, what's this? Nimpo. Ooh, this guy is so sick. Headshot, right? Wait, did I say headshot? Headshot, yeah. Nimpo. I love it. I love how his power comes out. And then he says, shattering paper hand. Boom. Slice his hand. Or, oh, God. The way those fingers are dropping down. Ew. Are they sure I think they might have to change My Hero's time slot on TV. Mirko Ashok. Oh, come on. Yeah. Sure, thank you. I love you guys. I love how we're all degenerates, man. Anyway, yes, it was a good miracle ass shot. So we go to start shattering paper thread. Fingers are popping out like crazy, but no, they're not. They're regenerating. How could this not be a quirk? As you said, this is just natural growth, but that's impossible. Believe it or not, that is how it is. Kamihara Shina, is that his name? That is Edshot's name? Kamihara Shina? I don't think I ever registered that. Okay. Maybe I've seen it before and I just never remembered. All right. Kamihara Shina, Shinya. As the one for all quirk settles in, various wait. Pause. Turn that back. That was Shigaraki that's saying this. Hold on. Believe it or not, that is how it is, Kamihara Shida. Who is Kamihara Shida? If that's Edshot, that is rude that they've taken, that they found your government name. That is actually rude. Now, as for one for all quirks settle in, various external factors and the swarm of quirks have combined, molding this body into a suitable accommodation. He's speaking like AFO right now. I won't lie. With this body and his power, I shall create a new world. I'll become a god and rule above everyone else. A world so divided that standards cease to exist for human bodies and abilities is doomed to collapse and disappear. These growing gaps between people and give rise to misunderstandings. Said misunderstandings in turns give rise to fear of rejection. Our confrontation is but a product of the world. At least under my control, everyone will be equal in oppression. Isn't that a step towards the peace you heroes want? Shiggy is turning into AFO, mate. No, okay. Not like, oh crap, I just scratched myself. Not like AFO is being, not like he's manipulated by AFO. His ideology is turning into AFO. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's learning a lot of AFO. Let me see what I missed from you guys. That's Edshot's name. Rude. How do they find his government name, bro? These heroes are getting a hoed. How are you getting exposed like this? First it was Hawks. Now it's Edshot, bro. I think NG. Nah, bruh. Everyone's getting exposed, bro. It's AFO probably. You think it's actual AFO? You think a god? That's AFO talking. Do you guys think it's AFO or do you think it's Shigaraki aligning with how AFO, like how to explain it? Like the embers of AFO's feelings are in Shigaraki and he's trying to subconsciously do AFO's, not AFO's bidding, but what's a good example? It's like when Shigaraki woke up and first thing he thought was, oh my god, I need to get one for all. When he didn't think about that before because of AFO's basically kind of like because of the way AFO the quirk is. Do you think it's that? Because that's what I think it is. I think Shigaraki's already was starting to understand himself, what the plan was, what he wants to do. And I think he's aligning more with AFO's ideology. That's what I'm thinking. But Shiggy doesn't talk this much. I agree. Oh, okay, you're right. I agree. That's why this is hella AFO like. He does not talk this much. He only talks this much. He doesn't even when he gave his speech, the only time I can think of when he talks this much was when he gave his speech to Enji and said that's the difference between heroes and villains in the war arc, in the PLF war arc. So I don't know. Shiggy's scars are disappearing longer. He's under control. Ooh, you're right. You are right. He's not as ashy as he used to be. He is not. Look at his face when he says, isn't that the step towards the heroes, towards peace your heroes wanted? He's looking good looking. Like, I won't even lie. Basically, make the world into the DMV agency. I guess so. Well, kind of. Except for the DMV agency, do they really care about us like that? I don't know. They talk about the DMV as in the car agency. Do they really care about this? I think they just care about like getting paid and doing their stuff in it. Shiraki's dialogue is more rude and childish. I agree. That's exactly 100% yeah. It's like what you're saying is 100% valid. This is literally the way AFO speaks. This is not Shigaraki the way he's speaking. AFO and Shiggy merged together. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's literally the embers of AFO, and this is Shigaraki as this is Shigaraki being Shigaraki, but with embers of AFO influencing him. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I think. Shiggy getting the skin treatment from AFO. Yep. Back in the war, hi Egg, what's up? Back in the war arc, part of AFO's consciousness took over Shigaraki. That's why it looked like Shigaraki needed saving. According to Deku, this is Shigafo talking. I like that. Okay, to be fair, that's what Tyler said too here. Yeah, Shigafo. All right, do you know what? I'm going to go with that. Shigafo. Let's go with Shigafo. Tyler, Egg, I think you guys are on the money. Shigafo is it. Shigafo definitely is it. AFO is a good person. I know you're being sarcastic, but I'm trying to figure out in what way. If you work at the DMV, then you hate your life. You just want to see everyone suffer. So yeah, like AFO. Okay, fair enough. 100% fair enough. You're like, screw you, all of you. You're all happy? Cool. We're all going to suffer together. All right, so let's move on from Shigaraki's speech because what he said here, I love it, man. I love it. I need to reread this with officials, I won't lie, because I have a feeling some things will change. I don't know if you're AFO or Shigaraki right now. Okay, see, just as you guys said, I didn't even get to that part. All right, I don't know if you're AFO or Shigaraki right now, but how much I've been holding around, it must be charged up. Bakugo's about to do it. Blast. With this item from the support course. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wait. Pause. Before I even... This thing that's coming out of Bakugo's back. I swear to God we've seen this before in a manga, in the popularity contest. I swear. That popularity contest, right? When all the UA students had different costumes. And I was like, those are all mad different. Mad specific too. I wonder if it's gonna be for like the future of MHA, but I completely aired it. I said, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it was just a cool little costume design. What is this? This looks like the stuff that was there. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys, but that's what it looks like. Anyway, so Bakugo has this thing that's coming out like extra blast, which is cool as hell. He goes, I don't want to hear one more word from either of you. I've had enough of you two ever since Kamino. Area suppressing heavy armor activated. Strafing Panzer. I love this. Do you know why I love this? Right? Number one, the panel is absolutely chef's kiss. Secondly, Bakugo's turning more into Iron Man. And remember, like, I feel like that is basically like how I pictured Bakugo and Deku is Deku go along the lines of Captain America's heart, but Superman and Spider-Man and Batman's powers. Bakugo to me is Iron Man, right? So how he's looking right now, I'm so happy. I am so freaking happy. And even Yikes goes, Bakugo! It's from the popularity poll, but amped up to high hell. Yes, I agree. It's literally like, obviously, yeah, it doesn't, the popularity poll didn't look like this, but it looked like not as this light, basically, or the B-Tech version of that, as we say in England, but the light version of this. The weight of those things on this back. Bakugo is a very strong dude. Very, very strong dude. Think about it. He carries those big-ass gauntlets, and he trains for carrying those big-ass gauntlets. Deku couldn't carry those big-ass gauntlets for a second. So I'm not surprised he's able to carry this. He's a beast, man. Bakugo is a war machine from Marvel. Okay, I take that back. You're right. He's more war machine than Iron Man. I agree. Well, character-wise, he's more Tony for me, but he's definitely more war machine looking. I agree. Bakugo's solution, more guns. Yeah, man. More firepower, bro. More guns. Okay, so he goes Strafing Panzer. I will clear a path, says Bakugo. Boo! Sugar! Jesus! He's shooting from all around. Jesus! Go on, Bakugo. We'll crush the main body. I hope he shout. I hope. I can't believe I'm going to mess up his name. I think his name is Nobara, right? Bakugo's voice actor. He starts with an N and has a last name of an O. I can't pronounce his name. I think it's Nobara, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I hope he screams with that raspberry ass voice to the high heavens when he does this. I can't wait for this to be animated. I can't wait. So this is how Bakugo celebrates. I love it, man. Yeah. Tyler, this is literally it. Together, says Mirko. He's finally learned the art of teamwork, huh? Mirko said that. That's weird. Didn't her whole introduction start with, I don't work with teams? And even when she fought, okay, granted, I guess the war helped because the war was more or less a team after she got messed up. Actually, After she got messed up by the Nobu, I guess she did get in the team there. But the way she's flipped up on this teamwork thing, I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little weird. I mean, I knew she was eventually going to be like, yeah, I love teams now, but I didn't expect it this quickly. Deku, without OFA, could lift and 1 year training, could lift 250 kg. Deku, okay, fair enough. Actually, Deku, before he got OFA, was strong as hell. Like, this guy was pulling. What did he drag across the? No, it wasn't across the beach. It was that thing he was dragging with All Might. Was it like a crate or something, like a safe? Deku is strong as hell too, to be fair. And even he, he didn't activate OFA at that point, to be fair, but he didn't activate it at that period of time. But he had it, but he didn't activate it. But he couldn't lift up Bakugo's gauntlet even after that training. Bakugo is a beast. He's a literal beast. Nobuhiko, that's his freaking name. Nobuhiko Okamoto. I need to remember. Nobuhiko. Yes, thank you. I know she ain't talking about teamwork, bro. That's what I'm saying, David. That is literally the reaction I had. I know she ain't talking about teamwork. A fridge with All Might, bro. A fridge with All Might. How did Deku drag that? I have no idea. I don't have any idea. Like, how is Deku dragging that and can't lift up Bakugo's? How much is in Bakugo's gauntlet? That's why I'm like, how strong is Bakugo? But Aizawa Sensei are using Erasure to silence Shigaraki's quirk. Kaminari and the others are giving their all to power up this flying platform. And then there's Yayoro's and the rest of the crew making sure we're standing on firm ground. Also, the weekend. And look at Bakugo's face here. Oh, God damn. Horikoshi, give me more of those, man. Look at back. Oh, man. Give me more of these, man. Look. Oh, I can't stop staring at this face because, he's about to do something so cold. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, my God. He's having flashbacks of Deku. Said misunderstandings. In turn, give rise to fear and rejection. You're going to tell me about misunderstandings, fear, and rejection? Says Shigaraki. Shigaraki. Oh, did he? Oh, okay. So back. You're going to tell me about misunderstandings, fear, rejection? I accepted all that long ago. And look at Bakugo with his explosions coming in. Horikoshi, man. Okay, wait, what's that? Wait, did he hit? Wait, I can't really tell what that is. Okay, that's a blast, yeah. So okay. So Bakugo basically used that blast and fully hit Shigaraki. All right, cool. Look at Best Genius. Shocked, impressed. Bakugo, but I didn't just accept it. I'm way over it. I found people who are willing to put all that aside and move forward, no matter what it may take. Every time I think Deku's number one, Bakugo tries to fight me, man. God damn it. I found people who are willing to put all that aside, move forward, no matter what it may take. That is why I don't give a damn about anything you have to say. You sack of deformed fingers. And you look at him screaming. He's ready, man. Great explosion motor god. Dynamite, says Best Genius. He's hyped. He's seen his student go ham. I developed a brand new ability called Cluster Bomb. Yep, I remember that. Testing it over Mr. OFA here should be a good indicator of whether it'll be effective against Shigaraki AFO. How's an impact cluster bomb? Basically, that's what he's doing. Ultimate move. End. Bakugo the flipping G. Everything changed when she lost that leg and arm low. Okay, you know what, David? That has to be the only explanation. She saw her life flash before her eyes. But look at Kanedaki Yayozu look tired while Shigaraki's having a fun day. Bro, everyone's tired, bro. They've been putting some blood, sweat, and tears into this. What I'm gonna say is I love this chapter, another banger. See, yet again, how do people read My Hero Academia for the last 20 or so chapters? I'm not even talking about 50. 20 or so chapters and say it's fallen off. How do you do that? Because it's still good. It's still heat. I'm not saying it's a masterpiece, but it's still great. I don't understand how people are saying this when Bakugo is literally going ham. He reached Shigaraki, he cleared the path. He reached Shigaraki. He did reach Shigaraki, and he did clear a path. If you can see all this, and he's still going. That is what I like about Bakugo, man. He's going. Look at Shigaki's face, man. He's like, hey, yo, like, what is this? Bro, Loki looking a little bit like all for one with the fact that I can't see his eyes, but mate, Bakugo, man. That's all I need to say is just Bakugo. MHA has his moments of weakness when it really hits. See, this yikes, thank you. I feel like, right, we're in 300, almost 360 chapters of MHA. Surely by now you should know how the pacing of MHA runs, right? Like, how do these guys, like, every time there's a slowdown, that is when people will be like, MHA's trash. It's another trading arc. It's on break. It's not as good as it used to be. Damn it! And every time war arc comes back or fighting comes back, they're like, oh my god, MHA's amazing. So I'm just like, hey yo, like, I don't understand. Do you not like? Have you not been reading MHA for ages? Obviously, Horikoshi always has these breaks because he needs to do a calm before the storm. And usually it's because he's setting stuff up. That's why I like the way Horikoshi writes. He takes his time to set things up so that the payoff can slap. That's why MHA, right, can get away with having a fight with like a couple of punches and it still hits. Because the payoff was so good because he set up so much. I'm tired of arguing with these guys. I'm actually tired. Like I love you guys, but people online, I'm actually tired. Like I'm just like, this right, you're just hating MHA for hating MHA. I don't even understand. It's massive since Dark Deku, and bro, like literally, like I said, like literally, why do you think it ended? Because Deku ain't dark anymore. Oh man, like even when that Dark Deku arc ended, right, and they went back to UA, right. And Deku was having a shower with everyone. Did you guys see the reaction on Twitter? Jesus. People were up in arms. People were like, how dare you? How dare you not address Deku's trauma? Like if they because they went to the Stars and Stripes fight. How dare you? I was like, come on, guys. Bakugo combining has an impact with Cloud Bomb. Yeah, that's true. The way that is true, and that's a cool move though. It makes it look like a very damn good move. SJ hasn't been bad since people have been saying this thing for the past 2 years ago. MHA hasn't been bad. Like bad. Do you know what it means to have bad manga? Like I've read like I'm trying to be nice here because a lot of manga, to be fair, I don't think is that I read is not like bad. Especially I mainly read a lot of Shonen Jump manga, and Shonen Jump actually. A lot, yeah, you can find bad manga. I'm sorry. Just look at some trash isekai that's bad. Okay, sorry, I take that back. Any anime that has been adapted from manga and is trash, most likely the manga is trash, except for like the good ones that just had a bad adaptation. Anyway, let me move on. I can't. If you can't appreciate MHA when it's not a fight, then maybe you really don't like MHA. Literally, because most people I see hate on MHA is literally for the same. Is for like the typical battle shonen reasons. MHA doesn't have as good fights as Naruto. Okay, MHA does not have my shonen character powering up the way I want to. Okay, MHA does not have as many battles as I want to. Okay, female characters are trash. Okay, even though granted, Horikoshi does need to do better with female characters. He's gotten better, but he does need to do better on that. It's just man, whatever. MHA is not all about fights. MHA to me. You know the funny thing is, the fights are like one of the least parts. I love the fights, but they're one of the least favorite parts of MHA. My reason why I love MHA are the characters, the character development especially, and the world. Those are the two biggest reasons. The character development and the world. Those are the two biggest reasons why I love MHA. If it wasn't for those two, I wouldn't be as in love with MHA as I am. Honest to God. MHA is a slow burn series. Just for you saying that, Tyler, thank you. I'll let me finish your comment first. I think people forget that there were complaints 3 or 4 chapters into the walk that say they're taking so long to get back when they were still setting up matchups. MHA is a very slow burn move series. And another thing that really gets on my nerves is when people go, oh, MHA is one of those shows you can literally just watch and not think about. No, MHA is very dense. Very, very, very dense. And because everything's so happy and it's not like they overcomplicate the plot, it doesn't seem like MHA is that dense, but it's flipping dense if you think about it. Like really, obviously you guys know this. You guys know this. What am I even saying this? I'm just saying this for if anyone's watching later and they don't know this. You guys know this. Like, bro, MHA is flipping dense. So you need to take your time and really, like, even me, I've rewatched some things and I'm like, oh my god, I missed that. That's why even when I read this thing, you guys know I missed stuff because MHA is a lot. Like, it's not like battle. There's a character thought processes you have to think about. You have to think about the philosophy. You have to understand, like, MHA is all about understanding people's position, people's perspectives. That is basically what the show is in this world. And that's why I flipping love it, because more shows need to do that. How dare Deku get the help he needs? Bro! Literally! How dare... Bro, when Deku went back to you, like, oh my god, Nuraka's helping him? Oh, god. Then again, let's be real. MHA Twitter didn't start moving, loving MHA until NBA the war. MHA Twitter hates MHA. That's literally it. Like, I'm convinced. Like, Twitter fan bases, the toxic ones usually hate their own series, man. It's like, bro, I'm a Chelsea fan, right? As Tink would know, the Chelsea fan base, I love us, yeah. And granted, I do listen to Twitter Spaces and stuff, and I love going on Chelsea Twitter. But we suck balls, bro. Like, I won't lie. Like, if any player has a bad first touch, they're instantly trash. Like, bro, like, Twitter and fan bases, man, it's a whole conundrum. What made me head over heels would be the complicated relationship plots and intense world building. Literally, yikes. Thank you. Like, when I see little character interactions like literally Mirko and Bakugo be together, even though this is not as deep as the ones I really care about. The ones I really cared about, the one I was really hoping for was Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo to be a team. And when it happened, that was literally the number one request I had for MHA. Just please, Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki. Well, actually, I tell a lie. My number one quest is for them to have a fight together. They still haven't done that yet. Like a proper big fight. I'm talking a AFO Shigaraki 3-way fight. That's what I want. But literally, so I understand 100% your point about the complicated relationships. Every little relationship, there's different nuances. Like, look at, for example, right? A perfect example for this is season 4, right? Or what do you call it? Overhaul arc, right? Or overhaul invasion arc or raid arc, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Kirishima, right? Kirishima, I thought was the most one-dimensional ass character. I thought Kirishima is just that guy that just wants to have friends, just manly, just a vibe guy, you know? And I'm cool with it. I thought this guy is kind of one-dimensional, but I'm cool with it. Next thing you know, this arc starts, right? I'm reading this arc, and next thing you know, I'm seeing a backstory for I'm seeing Kirishima, in fact, I'm alone. Then I'm seeing a backstory for Kirishima, like, hey, yo. And then I read the backstory, and I'm like tearing up for Kirishima, and I'm like, hey, yo. And then I'm seeing that he actually had a friendship with Mina back in the day. And I'm like, hey, yo. Like, do you know what I mean? And then afterwards, you're seeing Mina and Kirishima have this partnership. And then every time I see them in screen together, I'm so excited because I think back to that the chat they had at UA when Mina goes, oh my god, you turn your hair red, like, you know, you're going to come into UA, you're a changed man and all that. And all this stuff, like all that character development for me is so damn good. And that's just one aspect. You know what I mean? That's why I love MHA, because MHA has it in spades. Like, MHA has it like everywhere. And that's why I like stuff like MHA, X-Men, even The Boys, for example. The Boys has very good character development. So that's what I'm saying. Like, sorry, I've gone on a really big ramble. I'm sorry. Let me get to everyone else's comments. There's so many angles you can look at it, though. I can never shut up about how complex the characters are. The characters are flipping complex. You guys, right? If you haven't already, right? One channel you need to subscribe to is Aniki Smash FSP, right? Granted, I haven't watched their streams in a minute because I've just been busy, and I feel bad because I jumped on their streams before and I had fun. I'll let them know one day. But basically, right, they go into the proper nuances of how MHA could relate to real life, and I think you guys that like to speak like that, you guys should try and check that out as well. Because me personally, I checked the channel on a whim, and I just heard all this analysis they're talking about with MHA and how MHA's relationships with different people, different characters, how even looking at the way politics can come into MHA, and they illustrate like MHA in terms of the not just human perspective. I'll say the human perspective, I guess, what we like, the empathy, the complexity. they illustrate that a lot with their talking of with their videos on their streams on Sundays. I would talk about that more, but I don't want to keep you here too long. I have work as oh, hello? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Phew, I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. my internet. I don't know what's up with my internet. It went weird. It went weird. Can you see me? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can you see me? Okay, can you see me? Are you there? All right, cool. Thank you. I don't know what happened to my internet. That's so weird. Anyway, I'm gonna try and rush this because I guess I don't want you two guys to have problems. But let me just read your comments. I'm gonna read your comments actually. Hold on. There's so much complexity. That's what I'm gonna leave out. When people say that a series is way too slow and hate, when it gets faster, it still gets hate. People just like some people don't have patience. That's another thing I've noticed. People do not have patience. So when people say it's a slow series, there are times where I'm like, fine, fair enough. If you can explain that the pacing's wrong or they just cannot explain things quick enough, fair enough. But a lot of the times people are usually wrong. Remember when Twitter thought Mineta was in love with Deku? Fam, that was a whole bro. People came for Horikoshi and called him homophobic. I don't I don't even know anymore. Like I don't even know. Like when the anime was promoting MHA as typical kids superheroes for the longest, there are some people who still thinks class all of class A are the main cast. That is, do you know what, Tyler? That is basically the biggest problem of MHA, in my opinion. I think it's the biggest thing that draws back the MHA anime. I wouldn't say the manga. It's not the manga's fault. The manga didn't do this. It's the anime's fault. The anime is so promoted at being this MCU type superhero anime, like such a kids can. It is for the teens, but it's kids should be able to come and watch this and have fun. You know what I mean? That's what MHA promoted itself, especially with like season 1, right? Because of all its vibrant colors. But I don't think they realize that people die. like it's a Shonen Jump property. So so because of that, like this is what I think that's why like we got all the MVA edits and all that, which kind of sucks. Because I feel like if Bones, right? Let's say Bones bought MHA, didn't have to worry about all this childish stuff. If Bones just took it and just made it like use the Mob Psycho team and just actually put proper effort, I feel like MHA slaps a crap load of anime, like a crap load. Like I would probably say it would be top 10 easily. Like in my opinion, easily. Like with Bones' effort, I'm talking Full Metal Alchemist Bones, like that type of Bones, like Mob Psycho, Full Metal Alchemist Bones. I don't know if the Mob Psycho team did Full Metal Alchemist, to be fair, but one of them two, I think MHA gets top 10. It's too damn good, in my opinion. I also think the hate has gotten a larger because Horikoshi said it's ending this year. Do you know what it is? It's a cycle, man. Like I feel like if Horikoshi does end it, I feel like one of the factors could possibly be us being annoying him. It's very possible. But yeah, I still think that it's MHA ending this year, and I still think we get a part 2. I mean, maybe I'm going with blind faith. I said this about Demon Slayer, and Demon Slayer ended. So Horikoshi himself doesn't even know if it's ending this year. He said that that if it won't, he will let us know in an event. Horikoshi wanted the War arc, Total arc to be 10 chapters. Look at how bro. Look at how that happened. Indeed. Do you guys think? Okay, actually, that's a question for you guys. Whoa, there's so many. Do you guys think that MHA ends either this year or next year, or do you think there's going to be like another couple years more? That's the question. You know those school animes where majority of the class are faceless? That is class. Literally, and then Horikoshi gives them a name, a quirk, a little bit of characterization, and their background characters. Literally, this is what annoys me. I agree with you, Tyler, because when I look at the 1A students and I'm seeing them have all this time, screen time or development, I'm like, Horikoshi, you really don't need to give us this, but you're giving this to us anyway, and it's elevating the story. God bless you. Like, literally, every time I see character development from characters like them, like, literally, like I said with Kirishima, right? That was literally why I was so flabbergasted. I was like, there's no way that Horikoshi gave us all this development for Kirishima, who's not even that important to the story. Let's be real. You can take Kirishima out of the story, and the story still goes. I was just like, hey, yo, like, Horikoshi, you're a G. Like, you don't have to give me this, but you're giving me all this character development. Man, Horikoshi is a real one. That's why, honestly, I think he's the best at character development in manga. I don't care if anyone comes and fights me. Bro, I really think Horikoshi is the best at character development. I think Oda is the best at world building, right? But character development, I think Horikoshi, honestly, in my opinion. Even though I think Horikoshi comes close to world building. Horikoshi is flipping damn good in world building, man. Flipping good. In fact, there is even some world building things in One Piece that's nowhere near as good as My Hero, in my opinion. I think, well, if I can't make a wild claim like this without saying why. But like, for example, I think the characters are way better developed in My Hero than in One Piece. But I think One Piece just has a huge world with so much depth. That's why it's very hard to say, oh, My Hero's world is better than One Piece because of the depth. But if it wasn't for, but me personally, actually, no, depth. I wouldn't say depth, sorry. I take that back. My Hero has a smaller world with more depth. I would say One Piece has a bigger world. And there's so much world and so much depth that it's really hard for me to just say, oh, MHA is better at world building. Does that make sense? But it kind of almost is, if that makes sense, because of how deep the quirk system is, the regulations, how quirk factors, all that. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how I think of it. It's also Job's fault that Horikoshi wanted Froppy to die. Oh, really? Oh, really? I think I heard. Did I hear something like this? Wait, when Shigaraki was like, I went check out the visions of Froppy dying. Was Shigaraki actually meant to kill Froppy? If he did, right, boy, MHA would have taken a whole different turn, bro. Like, we're talking kids could get killed off in season. If you kill off a kid in season 1, anyone's fair game. Like, literally, like that's what I mean. Like, whoo, goddamn. I wish Hurry did that low key, but I like what we got so far. If Bones F's up twice his death, I'll never spark the anime again, bro. My dumbass will still watch it, but I have a very I don't think they're gonna mess it up because there's not too much blood. Maybe when he gets stabbed in the media and they show that, you know, when they showed Hawks stabbing twice, I think they might blur out that out. Other than that, I think we should have faith in Bones. Like, that doesn't have too much blood or animation, so we're good. We're good, Tyler. Wait, which one really? What, the One Piece statement? Oh no, this one. Froppy was about to die in season 1. Yeah, bro, I'm shocked as well. I think I might spill over to January, maybe. You think so? I think it's definitely going into 2023. 100%. We're in July. We have 5 months with break. 100% 2023. So also with so many breaks, there are. It will probably end at. I can't believe I almost didn't read that. It'll probably end at 2023. Yeah, I agree. World building isn't the only new places. Thank you, Tick. Oh God, I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys because you think so rationally. Thank you. Like, for some reason, when people go Black Clover has better world building than My Hero, I'm like, why? And they're like, oh, because they have more stuff. And I'm like, you do know more stuff does not mean is not the only thing you do to build your world. World building means building the world. You can literally have a house and everyone stay in the house and you make so many characters, so many interesting things in that house, and it's still building a world. Like, I don't understand. Oh, God. You see what I mean by I don't argue with people on Twitter? I just don't. I don't have time anymore. Like, literally, thank you, thinking. Like, at least I know people out there know what it means. The show was going to be much darker if Horikoshi could do what he wanted since the beginning. Honestly, I think that was the point. I think in Horikoshi's mind, before it turned into My Hero Academia, because, you know, he had his whole one shot of called My Hero, right? I think My Hero Academia was gonna be way darker, but because it's Shonen Jump, and I think this is actual like knowledge that I'm pretty sure because it's Shonen Jump, that's why he decided to put Deku in school. That Midoriya wasn't meant to be a school kid. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think that's the reason why he's in school, because it's literally Shonen Jump appealing to Shonen audiences. So literally, all this Shonen has really kind of constricted Horikoshi, but that's why I'm excited for his next manga. I wonder what that will be, or part 2. Because I think if he goes to Jump Plus, no filter, whoo, goddamn, I can't wait for that type of My Hero. But yeah, it would have been interesting to see what he actually wanted. But hey, this happens with projects in life. Like we don't get exactly what we want. Let's compare Hori to Oda. Oda has the SBS and data books to give the names of all of Big Mom's children and gives a brief info about them. Yet Hori does it in actually story. Bro, what does SBS mean? Number one, data books. I know he uses correct me if I'm wrong here. I swear he uses a fandom wiki guide. I swear to God, because I remember one time I swear he made a comment on that on one of the manga pages that he was like, "Oh, I couldn't remember this thing. I went to wiki guide. It was there. Thank God." Like even he can't keep up with the story. But who can of 25 years of One Piece? But yeah, I see what you're saying. Like literally with Whole Cake Island, right? One Piece will throw you characters. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. But they won't develop them to the level of MHA. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at Wano, for example. Granted, I'm not finished Wano, so don't spoil it for me. All I know is that I stopped at when Luffy got that super crazy power, right? But literally, they just kept on like, this is why I don't rate, who was it? Yamato. I like Yamato, yeah. But when Yamato came in, I was like, what's really the point of Yamato? You just threw Yamato in. Like, we didn't even know Yamato existed until this arc. You just threw her in. Like, just, hey, Yamato's here. Like, you know what I mean? But My Hero, yeah, even Stars and Stripes, there is usually a valid reason why they're there. Usually. It's very rare that the character is in a place and there's not a valid reason why they're there. One Piece, I guess they're there because of circumstances, but it's just not as believable as MHA. I don't know how to describe it. Because me personally, I feel like damn it. The only problem is One Piece has some ridiculously high highs. But I feel like when MHA is ended, we'll be able to compare Hori and Oda, honestly. And me personally, I put them almost on the same level, honestly. MHA's description, okay, I will need to go in about 5 minutes. So MHA's description of how society functions is literally world building. It's literally, like I said, I love you guys. Thank you. I need you guys to fight my battles if I ever fight on Twitter or TikTok. Like, I'll need you guys to fight because literally, that is it. That is literally it. Literally, even when Deku goes, when All Might and Deku was having that conversation, right? And Deku goes, "Oh, how am I meant to register my quirk when I just got a quirk?" And he's like, "Oh, well, people can register quirk differently. Like one person has a water quirk, but it's actually just turning the moisture from the air into water and using that. That is world building. That is literally world building." I don't. Literally, MHA is almost goated for world building. It's literally like one of the best things of the show. World building is subtly, it's putting yourself in the world and realizing that anything can happen and can come around at any sense, you know? Exactly, yikes. Thank you. Oh god damn. It makes it sound like I'm like sad about this. I'm super happy you're saying this. I'm just thinking back to all the idiot comments I've seen of people and a lot of anime fans. Sorry, I know this is a ramble off MHA and we're just talking about MHA and anime. Well, kind of MHA. A lot of anime fans don't understand what basic things are. Like, for example, the difference between art and animation. A lot of fans don't understand the difference. Like, you'll hear Demon Slayer won best animation. Everyone will be like, "Oh my god, how dare they win best animation of the decade? Oh my god, it's not even that good." I'm like, they were talking about specifically animation. It is one of the best of the decade. Oh man, anime fans. MHA Shippuden on Jump Plus would be amazing. I think it would be incredible, man. I need that. I remember watching someone react to MHA the anime and complaining that it wasn't dark enough. Iroh, bro, tell me about it, yikes, bro. I listened to a podcast. Literally, I listened to a podcast, and the first thing it said was, "Well, you know, it's MHA, so you don't really have to pay attention in order to watch it. I was fuming. I turned that shit off so quickly. I was fuming. I was like, how dare you? Yamato's ultimate's design strength, the importance placed on that character doesn't make sense with how the late introduction is. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Like every time, the problem is with Yamato, right? This is a good example, right? The problem with Yamato, the way she was brought into One Piece, is like, I don't care if she dies because she literally just came in. She rocked up. I care if Momonosuke dies. I care if Kinemon dies, but I don't care if Yamato dies. Bro, you just rocked up in here. Why should I care? You're even kind of like, well, he claims son, but daughter, whichever one he wants, or they. Like, why should I care about you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dressrosa arc in One Piece, the Dressrosa arc in One Piece, I think happened in an evening, and it was around 2 hours. I swear, that was a day battle, was it? It wasn't that, like, hold on. Luffy rocked up there, and then went straight to the tournament. And I think straight after that tournament is when they started raiding. That was literally one day. Oh my god. That was one day. Oh my god, it was. That wasn't even one morning, bro. That wasn't even one night. I think it was one afternoon. Wait, I'm trying to think. Was there a night in Dressrosa? I don't think there was a night in Dressrosa. That is mad. Because that tournament went for ages. just the tournament alone. 100 chapters. Bro, that was like, I swear that was like 120 episodes. My God. Do you think that someone of the mainest characters will die? Deku, Bakugo, other students pro hero. I'm sorry for grammar mistakes. My first language is in English. First things first, someone who loves anime, don't worry. My English is trash too. And you're doing a fantastic job. Well done. And hi, nice to see you. Now, do I think any of them will die? I think Endeavor's dead. I really think Endeavor's dead. I think All Might, yeah. This is the weird thing about All Might. I keep on thinking All Might should have been dead by now, but he just always survives. He's like a parasite. He just always survives. And at this rate now, I don't even know if All Might is going to die. I actually have no idea because I was like, come on. Based off Night Eye's prediction, old man, just stop it. Die. I love you. I'll cry when you die, but come on, just stop it and die. Like, just give up on your dreams and die, like Levi said. Just stop it. But he's still here. He's still here. So I don't know about All Might, but Endeavor's 100% dead. I think they'll kill off Endeavor and another big one. Maybe Best Genius. I think Best Genius should be collateral damage. I think you can. Yeah, you got to kill off one of the guys in Shigaraki's era. You got to. If I was to put my money, I'd probably guess Decay Genius. I don't know if anyone else has any other ideas of who they'll decay. Oda did say that One Piece is in his last arc. One Piece is in his last arc. Bro, just a quick deviation of Shonen Jump because I'm going in 3 minutes, right? What is happening with Shonen Jump? Everything is ending. Like, MHA is ending. One Piece is ending. Black Clover is ending. Jujutsu Kaisen is about to end, right? It's like, wait, Undead Unluck, I swear is ending. Is it Undead Unluck in his final arc? I haven't, granted, I'm nowhere near up to date on Undead Unluck. I'm so far behind. I apologize because I heard it's actually really damn flipping good. But I heard it's in his final arc too. Marshall's in his final arc. Everything's in his final arc. And this is, okay, 2 things. First things first, the landscape of manga is changing weirdly because you know how manga used to just last, right? It used to just last for ages. Now it seems like everyone just wants to do their thing and go. Like they just want to be there for like a couple years, have their chapters and move on to the next thing, which I will admit, I think is the smarter option because, well, riskier, but smarter option because you, but if you make more manga, different types of manga, and they're all freaking good, then that shows you have variation of an artist, and that makes you even more valuable, in my opinion. But if you stick with a manga, you make that one of the best ever, like Oda, then that also makes you even more value. You have to pick which one. And I think the easier one to do is to go down that route of making short manga, making a very concise story, making it really flipping good and moving on to the next thing, than being a One Piece. Like that, being a One Piece is a once in a while opportunity. Plus, manga is hard to make. So I don't blame these guys for coming in and out, especially with the way the anime market's moving. What if like you make a banging manga and then, I don't know, Amazon come in and be like, wow, this manga is amazing. I want to make this into an anime. I want to make this into a live action TV series. I want to make this into a movie. Because that's the way the anime market is going to move soon, right? It already is moving. Like, look at Oda with One Piece. So there's so many different opportunities here. So mangaka don't have to rely on, I need food to eat and stay at Shonen Jump and make the same thing over and over again. So it's very interesting. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, what replaces these lot? Like, what replaces these lot? Do you guys have any ideas? Because Granted, I haven't checked out the new mangas in a minute, but every time I do, something gets cancelled. So I'm just like, what is going to replace MHA, JJK, Mashal, all these lot? I don't know how they're gonna do it. And then the next thing, third thing, actually, do you think Jump Plus is going to take over? I know I've said all these things and I have to go. Sorry, it was food for thought. Let me quickly read the rest of these. Bakugo is supposed to be getting a big moment, so maybe he will, but I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that I want them to do. Bakugo doesn't die. I doubt it. There's no way. There's no way. Unless Horikoshi wants to be wild. There's no way. With therefore rewinding, All Might go into Battlefield. Brand man. See, I always had this thing of maybe All Might come in, but if All Might comes in, we know that All Might can always come back. So All Might has to die. All Might has to die in that fight. He has to, because you can't bring him back and he stays alive. That means you could always bring him back. No, he has to die, man. He has to, if you do that. Hawks is dead. All Might and Endeavor, dead Hawks, dead half of Class 1A dead. You just want everyone dead, thinking, don't you? Bakugo, that is, haha. Yep. Bakugo dead. Everyone really, you guys really like Bakugo dead. Damn. I don't think Bakugo dies. I think he gets damaged, though, 100%. Shonen Jump series are ending while others are moving to Jump Plus. Factos. Because they know Jump Plus is lit, man. Jump Plus is actually so lit. You get to you have your own schedule. You're still making manga, right? You do whatever you want, more or less. You make your, bro, Jump Plus is lit. I won't be surprised if Shonen Jump turns into Jump Plus, because Jump Plus is lit. I don't blame him. Shonen is on rumps. It really is. It really is, because here's why I'm scared. The battle shonen genre is getting scarce, bro. It's getting scarce. And as much as I criticize a lot of different types of manga, anime, movies, and all that, shonen manga is my favorite type of manga. I won't lie, it is my favorite. So seeing them get scarce like this, I am sweating, man. Because look at shonen, man, and look at the way shonen has changed. Look at Promised Neverland, for example. Promised Neverland isn't a battle shonen, but it's a shonen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's man, and that I feel like those stories are what we're gonna lead more into. So I'm scared, man, because my battle shonens, we're looking kind of scared. We're kind of on the ropes here. I think Shonen Jump might be manga for actual teens, maybe. Oh, do you mean, hold on, do you mean that that's what they'll turn into? It's just a teen manga. I see what you're saying. They're gonna try and like make it more tailor-made for the younger audiences, actually. Not like make Shonen Jump. Like Shonen Jump is for example, Disney Plus animated TV show is for kids, but everyone can enjoy it. Yeah, basically that's what they're doing, but the opposite. It's not like everyone can enjoy Shonen Jump anymore. Now it's for teenagers and kids now. I hope they don't do that, because that will mess them up. Granted, they're still Jump Plus, so it's a hit or miss. I don't know which one. Jump Plus is lit though. That's the problem. I do want Jump Plus to succeed. And plus Shonen Jump going away from my life is going to be weird. Mangaka also haven't taken as much breaks compared to previous years. Fam, they're taking breaks now. I love it. Like, keep this break energy up. Mangakas, if you want to take a month off, do it. Fam, if we can wait 2 years for Stranger Things or 3 years for Stranger Things, we can wait 2 years for your manga. Don't worry, man. Okay, maybe not 2 years. We can wait a year. Like, if you want to take a year off, like Fujimoto, and do part twos, like literally, I love the way they're changing the manga landscape, because they know manga isn't gonna die, and they're just making it better working conditions for the mangaka. This is perfect. Like, literally, take your breaks. Have your breaks. Like, literally, everyone. If you want to take a month off for final arc, do it. If you want to take a year off, do it. Like, have your breaks, man. With Jump Plus, I almost see no reason to stay with a regular Shonen Jump. Honestly, there's no reason. Like, literally, if it wasn't for the fact that Jump Plus, the app, it was so weird, because my problem with Jump Plus is that I want to pay for it, right? I hate it when I go back and say, I want to reread Dan. Oh, it's free. You've already read your free chapter. You can't go back. I'm like, I want to pay. Let me pay you. Let me give you the money. Like, I pay for Shonen Jump. It's $2. I will happily pay. Let me do it. And there's no way to pay. I'm just like, mate, because if I could pay for Jump Plus, you will never see me on the Shonen Jump app again. There's no point at that point. All Might has to see AFO again. You're right. I agree. And if he does, you gotta die. Yikes, I'm worried about that too. Oh, right. What? That Bakugo could die. Bakugo's supposed to get a big moment, so maybe he will. You worried about that too? While I read the latest chapter, I hated him at the beginning, but now I finally like him a bit, so I'll be sad if I died. See, someone who likes anime, thank you, because that shows that Horikoshi made Bakugo an incredible character, and he developed him incredibly well. That's basically it. And literally, what you said. When I see any character when I see characters like develop like that, I have to rate the author or writer for that, because a lot of people don't develop their characters, and Horikoshi does. So yeah, Shonen was already made for male teens. It was, but like, let's be real here. A lot of females watch Shonen. A lot of females like my age, even or even a bit older, watch Shonen, and younger, and guys my age, older. But 40-year-olds read Shonen. That's why, like, I like the shonen landscape we have right now, because it's variety and some of it is dark and it's very intellectual. It's not as very meatheady as it used to be, but I am scared that Shonen Jump might become irrelevant. But anyway, I'm gonna go now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Wow, it's been an hour and 5 minutes, bro. Whew. You're lucky it's a Friday today, guys, because I would be sweating right now. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a fun weekend, even if you guys are in America. And I know we're not really going to celebrate Independence Day, but at least try and have a nice reflecting day. I mean, I don't know, watch some MHA, watch the volume 2 of Stranger Things or something. I don't know. Speaking of that, still have to finish that. I'm still on volume 1. Everyone else is spoiling volume 2, and I'm still on volume 1 of season 4. So yeah, that's going to suck because I'm avoiding people. But anyway, thank you very much again. I hope you liked this video. And thank you guys for just being awesome as well. I have to say that again. And I hope you have a great day, and see you soon. All right.